Good afternoon. Traditionally, economists didn't study anti-Semitism. So if you look, for example, at the university research that was done on the Holocaust, it was traditionally done by historians and sociologists and political scientists. But all that is changing. There's a growing body of literature using quantitative data analysis to study anti-Semitism. And what this research is revealing is not only enriching our understanding of anti-Semitism, but it's challenging some of our most fundamental assumptions about how cultures and societies work. I'm Hal Weitzman. I'm the Executive Director for Intellectual Capital at the University of Chicago's Booth School of Business. And as you can probably hear, I got a pretty bad cold at the moment, so I apologize. And I'm also the Editor-in-Chief of Chicago Booth Review. We're a publication that brings the latest academic research to a general, non-technical audience. And what we look for is data-based research, data-rich research, particularly in economics and finance and policy. So in 1933, the Nazi government dismissed 1,000 Jewish academics from German universities. And these comprised about 15% of physicists and chemists and almost 20% of mathematicians in the universities. These included people like Einstein, like Robert Oppenheimer, like Enrico Fermi, who wasn't Jewish himself, but his wife was Jewish. And they also purged the next generation of scholars. So in 1932, there were about 4,000 Jewish students enrolled in German universities, but by the fall of 1933, there were fewer than 600. And over the next few years, those people also left. Now, the economic study of anti-Semitism gives us a lot of insights. It's a powerful explanatory tool, but it doesn't have the final word. It can't tell us, for example, where anti-Semitism came from in the first place. It can't explain why some places are anti-Semitic and some aren't, why there's Würzburg and why there's Aachen. And it can't really tell us what is the process by which anti-Semitism feeds from one generation to the next. But as researchers are working on questions like using data analysis to work out why Hitler gained power, why he retained popularity, and how durable was the effect of Nazi propaganda. And I want to leave you with one hopeful note, which comes from Michael Weber and his colleagues' research. So I told you that in places like Würzburg, they discovered that by the end of the 20th century, these places were not more anti-Semitic than the national average. And the explanation for that he gives is because the German government prioritized teaching the Holocaust, the history of the Holocaust, in schools, which indicates that education can have a powerful impact on perceptions. You might say, if you were born in Würzburg, that the town was condemned to be anti-Semitic. After all, it had been anti-Semitic for 600 years, probably more. But in a relatively short space of time, a few decades, that education had managed to overturn centuries of anti-Semitism. So it does indicate that history is instructive, but history is not destiny. Thank you.